I think we have discovered the problem, and the problem is Kylian Mbappe. And I'm not saying this because of the past, I'm saying this because of what we are seeing today and what we could see in the future. So if you don't understand why, I'm going to show you a clip here, but let me just explain the context first. Real Madrid just lost the Super Cup. They are supposed to give Barcelona a guard of honor because it's the most respectful thing to do. No matter if it's El Clasico, no matter if it's rivalry, a guard of honor is something you must do. It shows respect because Real Madrid is also a club which is about respect. Real Madrid isn't Atletico Madrid. Like, let's be honest. Barcelona would have given Real Madrid a guard of honor. But I want you to look at this clip. In this clip, you see Xabi Alonso on the top of the screen. He is telling the players they must come to do the guard of honor. And then Mbappe sees that Xabi is calling the players to do the guard of honor. Mbappe instead does it his own way. Just look at this clip. Look at this clip. He's calling the players onto his side and they are all obeying. They are all listening. Look at Rodrigo. I'm disappointed in Rodrigo, to be honest. He's like a follower. He's not listening to Xabi, he's listening to Mbappe. Like, what the hell is happening here in this club? And guys, this was the last straw. This one right here was the last straw in Xabi Alonso's time at Real Madrid. Because after this, once he realized even Mbappe doesn't respect him. Mbappe, the player who was his best player this season. The player who was saving him so much times this season. Top scorer under Xabi Alonso. All of these things. Once he saw that he lost the respect of Mbappe, that is when he knew, I have to pack my bags and go. Because if I lost the entire team already, and then I still lose one of my favorite players in the team, the one who always plays good in my team, then I know it's over, it's time to go. And guys, listen, I'm sorry to sound like I'm whining, but I can't stand the disrespect. And it's always to the people who don't deserve it. Xabi does not deserve the disrespect. You can see who wanted Xabi there and who didn't. Let's compare. Arda Güler's post on Instagram. He made a post about Xabi and a long detailed message telling Xabi Alonso how grateful he is, and that is respect, that is honor, that is a good example of a future captain. Then you get the guy who's the most valuable player in the squad putting on an IG story. Listen, an IG story is not a post. A post will stay there forever. An IG story is gone after 24 hours. That should show you this guy did not value Xabi, and he thinks he's the man. He thinks he's the guy, and I just can't stand it. This is exactly what he did at PSG. And you know what, when Mbappe joined Real Madrid, the PSG fans were saying he's gonna do the same thing at Real Madrid. His ego's too big, he's not gonna press, he's not gonna do all these things. He will score you a lot of goals, but further on, he doesn't have a good mentality. And when I heard this back in 2024, I was laughing, I was saying, there's no way. Real Madrid always win the Champions League. Mbappe is not gonna be the downfall of the squad. Matter of fact, he's gonna improve the squad. And now, 2 years later, yes, he is the downfall of this club. As long as he is in this team, we are cooked. Absolutely cooked. His ego's too big and it's rubbing off on the other players. Ever since he joined Real Madrid, we've had more negatives than positives. And I don't care if he scores 59 goals in a year. I don't care. I want to see the team scoring goals. I don't want to see Mbappe just scoring every goal. Like that is why I said in that Gonzalo Garcia and Mbappe video, that's why I said Gonzalo plays better with the team. The team plays as a team with Gonzalo. But with Mbappe, it's just him. He's the individual. He's the one performing alone. And like I said, this is what he did at PSG. Look at this clip. Just because the player didn't pass him, I think this was Fatino or someone, They didn't pass to Mbappe. And this man just stopped his run. Completely stopped his run. This guy is so... You know what? His ego is the type of ego that is not like Vinny or Bellingham. Vinny and Bellingham, you can see their ego from the outside. You can see it immediately in everything they do. And Mbappe hides that ego. He will make you think he's the most humble person ever. Because he is a respectful person, he is a good person. But he has that ego that he just hides in the background. But listen, there is times when he shows it. There is times like in PSG, he bumped into Messi, disrespecting Messi. Now with Xabi, disrespecting Xabi. This is only his second season in the club and he has everyone by the balls. He has everyone by the nutsack. He is the leader of this team. He is the manager. And you know what? I couldn't be more glad that Xabi decided to go. To be honest, I don't think any of you guys would take on that role as manager. Because think about it. You're up against the players. You're up against even the higher authorities in the squad. Because the higher authorities in the team, they care more about the players. And they will always take the player's side. That is why with Arbeloa, I don't even know if he's going to succeed. Because, guys, I saw this tweet. And this is a news report on Arbeloa's playstyle. The way he manages his team. Cheating pressing. You can't make this up. You are not gonna get these players to press. Sometimes the stories just write themselves. Arbeloa, I don't think he's gonna be the coach by next season. If Arbeloa can't fix this, then bring Ancelotti back. I know I sound like a hypocrite, I sound like a clown. Bring either Zizou or Carlo back. It's the only option. Because they know how to do these things. They know how to balance it out. And they overall pander to the players. And if we can't get Carlo or Zidane in, then it's a wrap. We cooked. Do you think Jurgen Klopp is going to come in and change anything? He's not going to change anything. He will change nothing because Jurgen Klopp, they play a high line. They play heavy pressing. That's not going to work here. That's not going to work in Madrid. And listen, I'm going to say this now. Just so that you know for the entire season, Mbappe is going to perform. He's going to always play good. He's going to always score. And when he does that, I'm obviously going to say he played good. He's a good player. Best player in the world. Of course I'll say that. But that doesn't mean that I'm a supporter of him. That I support the way he acts. That doesn't mean anything. I think he could very well be the downfall of Real Madrid. But either way, that is my thoughts. Tell me your thoughts there in the comments. I will be reading, will be responding. If you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.